This is Just Zach and Spiritual.
Yeah, I think what I really like about what Sharon's done with the social marketing group is that it's become very self-sufficient. And so what I mean by that is a lot of the people who are there have been funded by grants that, Sharon or the team have got. And so they're not relying on, agreements from the uni or from specific places. They're doing high quality, good work that people value, and that is how they survive. To me, what I take from that is I look around the environment and the expectations of unis, I think, are evolving a lot.
Yeah.
And in my mind, rightfully so. To me, I understand the criticism of the ivory tower kind of idea. And to me, that's not a sustainable model. I wouldn't want to be, and I don't think there should. I don't think there should be a lot of people who are just doing, random research for their own interest. I don't see how that is necessarily benefiting a lot of people, and therefore, why should that be funded by governments or unis or students or whatever? And so to me, I look at myself and I go, well, I don't want to be relying on, my job being from, funding or student numbers or any of these kind of things that might be outside of my control. I want to be self-sufficient in that I know what I'm doing is valuable because I'm working with people who value it and are showing that value. So I think that's what I have really admired from that group, is their way of continually doing stuff that is valued by their communities, the partners they work with, and the government. They've been really successful at big government grants. So it's something I certainly look up to.
Yeah, and whenever you are in one of, whether it's Sharon's presentations or one of her students, I'm always sitting there in the audience thinking, this is, it's good quality research to begin with, and they always present well, her team actually. But you can see how this has academic rigor with some sort of real world application. Mm-hmm. They're solving a real problem. They're solving how to reduce, domesticated dogs from attacking wildlife. They're trying to reduce the amount of food waste people have, whether it's from discarding food that or parts of food that should actually be consumed, or reducing food waste because people are buying too much. Mm-hmm. They have a lot of good causes, and you can go and you walk out of there feeling like it's something to be proud of. That there's a group of people, and I think everyone in marketing is doing something they should be proud of. Don't get me wrong, but they're the feel good stories. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it also feels good to be involved in that. So
yeah,
I just had a paper published with them in the Journal of Social Marketing about the food waste work that they were doing, and I applied some of the techniques I had learnt through my PhD around modelling how people change and what the driving factors of that were. To dive into some of their data, which is tracking people over time as the result of social marketing campaigns. And it gives you a nice sense of I had nothing to do with the design of the study or the actual, they spend a lot of time out in the communities. I can't claim...
They spend a lot of time out in their communities.
They do.
They're kind of the polar opposite of ivory tower research.
Yeah.
I bet they spend maybe a day a week. It just feels like they're out there all of the time.
Yeah.